Hi everyone, today I want to introduce ecosystems for Farcaster. So what's ecosystems? It's a community moderation tool that allows channel owners and just large communities to curate the content and reward both the curators and the content creators. What I'm trying to create here is a community moderation tool, a way for the community itself to be rewarded for curating high quality content that aligns and benefits the community, the channel, the ecosystem. So the way to do it is you go to Impact tab and you create an ecosystem. You can set the name of it, handle, name for the points, and you can set the channel, or you can set multiple channels actually. And there you can have channel rules, which is you can have thresholds for how many points you need to stake on a certain cast for a curator for it to be visible on the main tab. Once you do that, we can have curator eligibility. And the idea here is basically you want the curators to be, you want high quality curation, and you want the curators to be highly aligned with your ecosystem. So you can have a set of criteria. Maybe you want them to have a power badge. Maybe you want them to have to own a certain NFT. Maybe you want them, to have hypersell. So you can set multiple criteria, and based on those criteria, those are the curators that would be able to moderate your community and your channel. And then there is point incentives. And the idea here is once curators stake points on certain casts, and then if your other community members tip those casts, the curator would automatically get a percent of the tip based on the criteria you set here. And you can have other point incentives. For example, if the curator himself or herself also tips other content, they can get additional points that they can then stake. And so this is an existing ecosystem. We call it Abundance, and you can see the set of rules for this ecosystem, as well as you can see the eligibility criteria. And you can set your own criteria, as many or as few as you think fits the ecosystem. Once you create your ecosystem, once you submit the form, you have a new ecosystem and you get these cast actions. And these are what curators can then download to Warpcast and then use them directly for the content there. So once they have those cast actions, they can look through content on your channel, or if it's an open wide ecosystem, and then they can stake points based on what they have on casts that reward the ecosystem. So that's the idea. The idea is to align the ecosystem itself, align the community interests with content creators, because they get rewarded, they get more visibility for creating high quality content. Then the curators, they're already aligned with the ecosystem based on the rules, and they have the incentive to boost the best kind of content. And once this whole process goes, once it starts, you can then also go to the Impact app, and you can allow additional kind of levels of benefit to the ecosystem. For example, anyone can schedule schedule tips through this app, and basically go select whatever allowance you have. You can choose points that you have, choose the percentage, and you can schedule the tip, and it's basically set it and forget it. And then everyone benefits through this system. You can set the rules for it. You can then accumulate points. Then you can stake those points, get rewarded. So the top content kind of goes to the top. It's visible. The community benefits from it. Users benefit from it. You have more visibility, and the whole system kind of works. So this is ecosystems for Farcaster. You can try it out today on the Impact app. And if you have any questions or suggestions, you can always ask. Thank you so much.